pace and space. He's number one in points in the paint, number one in fast break points, and number one in free throw attempts, and number one.
And Bledsoe, the official, Zach Sarver, John Gordon, and Sean Wright, the opening tip. Middleton played by Leonard. Here is Giannis going at Siakam and scoring.
Wall and Reggie, I'm so surprised at how much larger Anthony Cooper is still.
Gasol had the step, did not go for it.
Come here, little brother. Let me show you how it's done.
Here is Siakam for three.
And that's what...
In Game 7 against Philadelphia, Siakam is rejected by Mirotic. In Game 7, it seemed that the Raptors were reluctant to take... Oh, what a move!
That in Game 7.
Lowry fires for three and knocks it down. Sixers overall to the playoffs, and he's had an extraordinary playoff run, averaging just under 32. Here's Gasol for three.
0-6 now from downtown for Milwaukee.
Nice pass work by the Raptors. Foul committed by Green, his second. Antetokounmpo for three.
Take and make that. I'd rather him shoot threes than kill my defense inside and score in the paint.
And Kawhi Leonard right foot. Here's Gasol. Lowry got to it. Leonard with the runner. Oh, a steal by Leonard.
What hands there by the claw.
It's a 4-on-2. Oh, Connaughton from behind with a block shot.
And Eric Bledsoe can't settle for outside shots. Got to use that speed and quickness to penetrate that defense.
Nice move by Kawhi in Boston after not playing since mid-March. Has now come on for the Bucks. Lopez with almost.
What?
Hill now played by Leonard. Good ball movement. Brogdon for three. Malcolm. Siakam got the step and stuffs. First quarter. Ibaka. And that will count. Away. Here is Hill. Popping it back out. One on the shot clock. Middleton gets it off. Three-point attack. Rebounded by Middleton. He just his bench after playing only 7-8 players most of the playoff. Here's Norman Powell who came on right at the end of the first quarter. Siakam had 6 exchanges on that possession. Here is Brogdon for three.
Toronto players with him, and one of those is supposed to be defending the guy shooting the wide open three.
And Fleet got the step, throws it back out. Powell for three. It's gone by in the second quarter.
And that last foul was indicative of what we heard Coach Nurse say to his team as you see the nice finish.
13, it's an 8-point lead right here for Toronto. Brogdon trying to reverse. Lopez with the finish.
Wow. We always talk about building a wall. Toronto's so impressive. Everywhere Giannis is, we see Gasol shadowing him. But how about Lopez?
The last 7 of the 9 points scored by Brook Lopez. Middleton off the double. Yes! Chris Middleton with his second field goal. Lowry for three. That's his first time.
He had to smile on that one himself.
Gasol wide open for three. Yes.
And Mark, that's because these guys run down the court trying to get an early possession so that they can catch the defense sleeping.
Oh, Brogdon with a strong move. Pitch. Going about a three from about 30 feet away. Here's Giannis. They developed that wall that we have begun seeing here in the first half.
In your second unit now. And that's got to be a plus as George Hill comes up with yet another steal here from Milwaukee.
He'll try to go all the way, and it's Giannis.
Range, but is an excellent, excellent mid-range player.
Kawhi Leonard with the step.
Speaking of,
did somebody say
nice half by Nick Nurse in Toronto on the road here, game 1.
Nice pass from Brogdon on the bounce. Lowry. Catch and shoot for Siakam. Green keeps it alive for Leonard. The 6-point lead. Middleton now defending on Leonard. Picked up by Lopez. Here's Kawhi. And he gets the bounces on a shot from the corner that we saw the other day. Giannis keeps it alive. Beautiful pass from Middleton. Siakam lost it. Here's Bledsoe. 3-on-2 to go. Bledsoe ahead of the field. And scores into the left hand.
Well, the Bucks TV must have been on.
They've been stagnant on offense. Let's see if they can have their defense be the catalyst to get them back.
Oh, what a shot! It counts! Antetokounmpo is now 2 of 4 at the foul line. Here's the lead pass. Lowry was hanging. Lowry with the bucket. Middleton. And the pass deflected. Here's Leonard ahead of the field. Chased by Middleton. And he puts it down.
Correct.
Yes, Pau Gasol recovering from surgery to repair a stress fracture in his left foot. So obviously out for the...
Goes, though, it favors the team that got the rest early. Oh, what a block.
Connaughton is stripped. Mike Budenholzer going with his bench here in the third quarter. Wide Leonard. Hill. Fred VanVleet is back. Hill got the step. Ilyasova, yes.
They have 3-3, but you're right, Reg. The bench, as you said, the start of this game is going to have to put up some points.
Leonard is blocked. He's played percent. Regular season, that's third in the league. Here's Hill. Rejected by Siakam. Shot clock down to 5. Leonard comes up short. Leonard with the rebound and scores. Final seconds of the third. It's a 4-point game. Siakam fires. Yes!
We got to be good defensively and then try and get out and run and play off our defense.
Guys.
Mike Budenholzer can't be happy about the 3-point shooting that he saw.
Continues to attack the basket. No Gasol in the game. No shot blocker.
Lopez for 3. Yes! What a night! Brooklyn Nets. That was back in April of 2015.
And from the 3-point line. Do you want to get it into Antetokounmpo to let him go to work and draw a double team?
Middleton for 3. Yes! Middleton played by Lowry. Oh, the steal by Lowry. What a play. And Lowry takes the distance. Back to Gasol. Middleton rebound. The lead pass. Brogdon stuffs. That's 38 points for Toronto. Here is Leonard. His shot is blocked by Lopez.
Lopez has been everywhere, as both mentioned Toronto and Marv mentioned the 38, but all points in this half have been scored by 3 players. Siakam, Leonard, and Lowry, so you know that you have to focus. Who's next to step? Toronto in the half court, that pace is slowed down, not getting the looks, but Lowry telling me he's not aggressive too.
Quiet. Where's Giannis Antetokounmpo as well?
Here is Giannis. And scores!
Been shooting.
Oh, Green trying to go behind the back. He lost it. Scooped up by Middleton. 2-on-1. Gives to Lopez, who had to make a tough catch. And point lead. 2 minutes to close. Fourth quarter. Lopez for 3. Yes! Forced. 36-year-old GM of the Bucks. Lopez with the Lowry for Green for 3. Back tap. Lowry with a deep 3. Handled by late game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final.
Lopez is averaging only 8 points in these playoffs.
Oh, the blocked shot by Giannis.
That would be like Mark Jackson going to the free throw line and I'm right behind him. You got to be kidding me.
Oh, you're killing Mark. So bad. You do it privately, but now on the Raptors showing high minutes for all the starters. And that will do it. The Bucks 108, the Raptors 100. Milwaukee concludes with a 10-0 level. The NBA Eastern Finals on TNT, presented by Google Pixel. It's the Toronto Raptors, Milwaukee Bucks, game 2 of the best of 7, and the Bucks up 1-0. Look at the starting lineups. The Bucks with Giannis, Nikola Mirotic, Brook Lopez, and in the back, Marc Gasol, and the guards, Danny Green and Kyle Lowry. Giannis, and it's put down on a follow. And Rodney Mott, the alternate Tony Brown, and the replay center, Kane Fitzgerald. Here's Gasol. What from behind?
Toronto, I'm going to have to load up more than ever on out to the Kubo. It seems like he's aggressive. Going inside. Another game.
Beautiful whip. 1 of 6 in game 1. Has not been hitting the 3. Here is Giannis, and he's way off. And Mirotic makes the play. Bledsoe has not been hitting the 3. Took a look, had a thought, but gave it up. Mirotic does hit from downtown. Up by Lowry. Here's Green for 3.
You can have Danny Green possibly coming in with more Powell, more Jody Meeks.
The runner by Mirotic. They just do get it off, but back come the Bucks. Middleton from way downtown.
Off the dribble.
It is a 14-3 lead. And Siakam during start here by Milwaukee. Giannis had it knocked aside. Leonard is on it. Bucks are back. Leonard right down the lane.
When he puts the ball down and collapses the defense.
Foul on Mirotic. Here's Leonard putting a move on Ilyasova, who just came on.
Look for Ilyasova to try to exploit the matchup with he and the big fella.
Ilyasova hits the 3. It looked like Siakam might have done the piece of it. Just by Gasol, intended for Leonard. Antetokounmpo all the way. And it's recovered by Lowry. Siakam with a nice move off the pass from
Paul Dyke. How do you beat that? With speed. Well, that's how you try to beat it.
Here's Brogdon with a runner, yes. Malcolm Brogdon, such a valuable player for the Bucks all season long. Rookie of the year a couple of years back. Oh, nice move by Lowry. Put the speed on.
I think Toronto's going to have to play small here.
Here's Gasol, and he hits. Coming off the 2 of 11.
You're coming in with Connaughton. I mean, there's so many players. He can play big, small.
Middleton, that's a 2.
But that's exactly why Coach Nurse has the problem trusting other players. Where do you get your shots from when Kawhi's out the game?
Here's Brogdon for 3. Defending on George Hill. So Brogdon and Hill in the backcourt. Lopez is up front with Ilyasova. Connaughton. It is another three-pointer for Brogdon. There's Lowry. Ibaka rejected by Lopez. His second block. Hill on the drive. Score.
5 of 11 from downtown.
And they did not shoot the 3 well in game 1 despite the victory. Ibaka. Mirotic hands to Brogdon. He has the hot hand. Mirotic with the runner. He's hit a couple of those. Norman Powell. Powell kicks it out. They swing it. Siakam up top. Siakam on the drive. Flips it off to Powell, and he hits a 3. Jody Meeks is checked in. He's the other player on the court for the Raptors. Nick Nurse telling us he would go to Meeks. And Powell hits
4 bench players on right now, along with Siakam, the only starter.
Here's Hill on a catch and shoot, way off from 3-point territory. And the ball back to the Raptors. A charter member, Brogdon pulling off a rare feat this past season as Ibaka is able to hit. Brogdon shot at least 50% from the field, 40% from 3, 90% from the line. Ilyasova and the tip. Second opportunity since coming back to the Bucks. That's an exclusive 50, 40, 90 club. We'll run down the membership a little bit later. Brogdon being off by Van Vliet. Shot clock to 5. Ilyasova to fade. He is on fire.
Talk about it. They don't talk about it. You know, one went 0 for 5, the other one went 0 for 6. We won the ball game. It's only highlighted in a loss.
Oh, what a pass. A lively one-bounce pass.
Over and others late in the season to have an impact during the playoffs.
+9 advantage in bench points. No surprise for Milwaukee.
Here is Lowry on a nice fadeaway. Here's Giannis. Ibaka grabs the Oh, the steal by Ilyasova lays it in. Ibaka for 3. Rebound Bledsoe. Finds Brogdon. Yes. From downtown. 3 for 3. From beyond the line. Good job by the Bucks on Leonard. They double up on him. Now he finds some space and hits. Kawhi Leonard.
He is good.
Ilyasova feeling it.
Oh, my goodness.
Playoff game of his life. Hitting from all angles. Leonard step back against Brogdon and knocks it down. He has 11 points.
With this zone, you have to make sure that you box out if you're Toronto.
Mirotic, effortless.
The height of them as well.
And Siakam is listed at 6'9", 225. Here's Hill into the paint. And around the Lopez screen.
That's true.
Here's Mirotic for 3. Oh, it's put down by Giannis. Not able to hit on that straightaway jumper. Here is Giannis to the rim. Wow. It counts on the foul.
To come in and hopefully relieve him on the defensive end and add some scoring.
Both teams with their starting lineups. Siakam with a nice move on Kawhi Leonard. Shot clock to 3. Siakam. Rebound Leonard. It counts and the foul. Hey. Leonard rims out. Back come the Bucks.
Antetokounmpo now up to 11 rebounds.
Oh, Bledsoe with a nice move off the...
Quit shooting threes. When he does that, he's been successful.
So Bledsoe with his first field goal. Gasol, Green for 3. Yes, that's his second from downtown.
You've been given the answer. Go to the hole. You're shooting over 60% from 2.
Bledsoe committed that foul. Leonard showing the soft touch. Reggie goes to monthly meetings.
Wow.
Nice move by Leonard. The driving hook, banking it home. And back up the Bucks in the middle.
On the defensive end.
Leonard picked up on a switch by Lopez, who fouls him as he scores. Kawhi with 10 of the Raptors' last 13 points. Bledsoe going 1-on-2, finds the open man.
Terry Stott should be in it every year. How does Portland get that high of a seed every year?
How about Steve Kerr with all the ups and downs that the Warriors have? But he'd never get it because of the success.
MVPs. You can't get it with 2 MVPs.
It is off. Ilyasova, who was the hero of the first half, checking back in, pulled down that rebound. And that is a three-pointer from Middleton.
Into this ball game, and you will get a fresh Giannis Antetokounmpo in the fourth. And a tired Kawhi Leonard.
Here's Powell on the drive. Strong move by Norman. Well, the 28-point lead has been cut by 10. It's down to 18. Leonard gets it off and counts it a foul.
9 of 13.
Raptors with a 19-8 run to cut into that big lead. Ilyasova.
Did you see that spin? Did you see that angle?
He is 7 of 10 for 17 points. A little energy being shown here by the Raptors as Ibaka is able to score her. Rare miss by Brogdon.
Got numbers.
Van Vliet. High off glass, and he is able to convert.
Half court and just start playing slow, easier.
And Coach Bud's not messing around. Who's at the scorer's table getting ready to check in? Giannis.
That counts for the foul.
To 11 or 12 going into the fourth.
Crowd wanted a foul. Whoa. Van Vliet for 3, and suddenly He has found in his first season with the Raptors, was an assistant with the Raptors for 5 years, head coach in the D-League and the G-League. Second effort by Brogdon. 18 from the field over the last 7.5 minutes. But Brogdon now with the steal is Hill. Goes at Van Vliet, and it's a goaltend. Basket will count. Milwaukee by 17. Lowry had to save it, ends up in the hands of Connaughton. Here's Brogdon with Hill. Hill lays it home for the Bucks.
And think about for Brogdon, this is only his 3rd game back. 3rd game back.
And he's played well in all 3. Here's Powell for 3. Norman Powell. Van Vliet hit a couple earlier this 3rd quarter. Has that hesitation dribble and had the ball knocked away and is foul. Seconds to go in the 3rd. Bledsoe with 4 seconds remaining in the quarter. There's Jody Meeks, gets it away and scores!
So what can be improved upon in those stretches where the Raptors got into the deficit?
Yeah, we just didn't get enough stops. I think we can be better defensively, but again, give them credit. And
landed in 2-point territory. So added extra point that we have for the Raptors to 15-point. Oh, it's Giannis with...
Obviously, we're nitpicking here, but George Hill misses a 3. Where's Pascal Siakam? The second leading scorer on this Toronto team is Powell. He have earned himself a starting nod in Game 3 over Danny Green.
Yes, and for Siakam, as Antetokounmpo takes the 3 and knocks one down, beginning of games, maybe they should switch and put someone else on Giannis so that he can try to find a rhythm offensively.
Oh, my goodness. That is a goaltend on Giannis stopping. 2:10 gone by here in the 4th quarter. Giannis getting behind the defense.
And tonight,
Bledsoe setting up. Bledsoe fires for 3. 6 rebounds. This is Lowry throwing a 3.
of trying to make sure they get extra possessions for their team.
Middleton was trying to shed Van Vliet, turns and fires. Yes.
He's good. I only coach you so much. Go get some rhythm before we get home, because I'm going to need you to take shots in a loud arena. I'm going to need you to play with confidence. Rhythm.
But the question is, who is the best? There are 2 guys, maybe 3 guys.
You have to suit up with 13 players, right? So if you have to suit them up, you got guys on the bench.
Giannis with the bucket, and he will go. Here's Hill for 3. This is Moreland. And on the weave, here's Meeks, and he knocks it down. Shooter that he has
he wasn't.
become.
But defensively, he was still the same, as well as Tony Snell.
Sterling Brown, bumping with Brown. Puts a pass down low. That will count. A 2-0 lead in this best of 7. They now have won 6 straight playoff games. Boucher able to hit the 3rd record that was set back in 1974. And they are 2 games away from the NBA Finals, seeking to make it to the Finals for the first time since the early 70s. Bobby, 57-degree night in Toronto. The series has shifted to Scotiabank Arena, and Raptor fans are hoping that their team can get back into this series. And alongside the arena, Jurassic Park is packed, and they are looking to add their enthusiasm to what is a must-win game for Toronto. The NBA Eastern Finals on TNT is presented by Google Pixel. It's the Bucks facing the Raptors, Game 3 of this best of 7. The Bucks up 2 games to nothing. Time to go. A look at the starting lineups. Bucks stay the same as you'd expect. Giannis up front with Mirotic and Lopez with things. Otherwise, all was fine. And that's the reason he was looking to make some changes. Giannis taking to the bucket with the scoop. Series, Toronto would have to take 4 of 5 games against the Milwaukee team. Siakam, who comes.
See how Giannis, the fact that Kawhi checking Giannis. Let's see how that wears on him late in the game.
Gasol knocks down his first.
He's not out there checking Giannis the 4 full quarters of the game.
Lopez with a deep three. Switch by Lowry. They double up. Lowry off the steal. Leonard on the drive. Siakam met on a switch by Lopez. Here's Gasol for three. Yes! He's hit 2 of 2 in the first half. Gasol passed on a three. Able to get it over to Siakam. And he gets the bounce.
Perseverance, and so all you Pistons fans out there and Orlando fans that have the 15th and 16th pick,
seeing action in his 4th consecutive game following that planet tear. Nice move there inside. Swept by Siakam. Siakam takes all the way, blocked.
to play.
But it shows you what home cooking and a change of venue will do, because this is not the same Pascal Siakam as Gasol.
To hit the three. Middleton on a catch and shoot from downtown.
The pass because he's guarding Antetokounmpo. Middleton's spending a lot of energies because he's guarding Leonard. That's right.
Here's George Hill, who just came on. He hits the three-pointer. He's counted 15 illegal defenses. 15 counted. Here's Leonard ahead of the field. Gasol had an ocean from the elbow. Now Norman Powell just came in. Back comes Hill for the Bucks. Brogdon pulls it up for three. Yes.
Lack of communication right there by Toronto. You can let one slip.
Oh, nice bounce pass from Gasol. Finding Ibaka. Fred VanVleet has come on for the first time. Here's Powell to the rim. Powell, but able to recover. Giannis getting a number of different looks here in the first quarter. Mirotic for three, yes.
And that's the harder because they're bringing the double team. And that time he directed traffic from the top of the key.
And a three-pointer for Powell shot.
He can, but he needs to keep shooting so that his players can be in the proper position to rebound.
Here's Connaughton from downtown. Pat Connaughton.
Space, trying to make it up with the length of his arms.
Bledsoe committing that foul. Ibaka able to drill it. Tried to travel, but Malloy indicates the ball was deflected. Here's Connaughton for three, so he's hit two of
his team over the top.
Here is Leonard with the rudder. Yes, and it counts.
Game 3 of the playoffs with a 7-footer on you with the quickness and speed of Siakam.
Giannis on the drive and scores.
Stretch Armstrong.
Antetokounmpo once again. Gasol able to keep it alive. They reset to 14. And Lowry knocks down a three.
When you zone up one player.
Siakam able to finish off the ball.
It's supposed to allow Leonard to get that easy of a look of a pass.
And here's Brogdon on the drive. Down 2-0 to the Bucks. Siakam with the spin. Oh, he has played well in this. Lowry for three. Yes. First 2 games of this series. Been a different story here in the first half. Here's Lopez with a deep three, and he hits. It's done.
Well, Leonard was gassed as well.
Brogdon for three.
Back-to-back three.
Shot clock to 3. Lowry. Yes. Powell's pass broken up. Here's Bledsoe with Mirotic to his right. Bledsoe all the way and scores.
A lot of confidence going into that locker room.
And we know they've come back from double digits in these playoffs.
Off the collision, an open shot for Leonard for 6-second differential. Game clock and shot clock, and Bledsoe fires a three and comes right back as 11. by Lopez. Bledsoe quickly to the front court. Middleton fires for three. Rebound, Mirotic from the field.
That's why I'm wondering, why is it Norman Powell in the game?
Gasol hits his third three of the night. Will tee it up for three. Here's the lead out. Leonard. And Leonard with the follow. Mirotic. Giannis. Middleton. Lopez. Yes.
Yeah, but you see the two
Going. He had a tremendous season from three-point land during the regular campaign. Here's Siakam off a double. Oh, nice jump hook. Brought it down. 65-56. Toronto to try to get back into the series. Pass picked off Bledsoe to the rim and is hacked. Siakam on the hop.
Mirotic has been everywhere on the defensive end.
Middleton works inside and scores on the reverse. 5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bledsoe for Brogdon, who has been on fire ever since. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Raptors trying to stay alive in this series. Down 2-zip. Siakam for three. Oh, Siakam lost the handle, ends up on the hands of Brogdon and takes advantage.
Did you see?
Lowry now played by Connaughton, who just checked back in. Gasol changed his mind. Siakam for three. Milwaukee has three. Lopez gets it underneath, and Ilyasova does the rest.
this lead. That would be something truly special here.
There's Powell. Yes. Just to get it. Brogdon for three. And the follow put home by Connaughton.
The hop
Out. Siakam goes at Hill. Three on the shot clock. Here's Powell. Beautiful move. Connaughton splitting through. And Bledsoe unable to hit the three. Kept alive by Connaughton. Here's Hill with the runner. And they're doing it here without Giannis, who has just 6 points. Mirotic. Lowry using the pick. Lowry for three. Yes.
They continually come to him.
Lowry picked up his fifth foul. Giannis not able to hit. Giannis with the rebound. Lost it. He thought he was fouled. 5 apiece on Siakam. And Leonard. Everyone's down to three. 5 on Norman Powell and 3 on Pascal Siakam. 85-77 Toronto. Nice handoff. Giannis with the bucket, and he is fouled. That's his shooting tonight. Here is Powell. Shot blocked. Blocked by Giannis.
or Lopez, one of the two.
Here's Bledsoe. Shot blocked by Green. So Danny Green getting a piece of it. So Milwaukee back in possession. Bledsoe played by Van Vliet. Giannis with a beautiful move. Eastern time, and then Thursday, if necessary, Game 5, that'll be back in Milwaukee. Here is Powell coming out of the timeout, hitting. And then on a switch by Siakam. This is Brogdon. Lopez to the lane. It counts in the foul.
And we've talked about
To Middleton. 10 on the shot clock. Middleton guarded by Gasol. Middleton to Hill. That was a tough pass to handle.
Unbelievable shots in this building and plays.
He's double teamed, has to give it up. 3 on the shot clock. Here's Powell getting it inside, and Siakam is blocked.
Now Van Vliet for a 3 here. He's due.
Raptors with only one score in the last 5.5 minutes. Van Vliet hits the 3. Played by Powell. Here's Middleton kicking it out. Shot clock to 2, and George Hill right back.
Trying to get Kawhi in the post versus George Hill.
Gotta go double.
Leonard
Versus Middleton.
Leonard with the jumper. Rebound Hill. And a foul. Clock. Leonard to the front court. Spins his way and a foul is called. It is on the Bucks.
They need some dribble penetration though.
Here's Bledsoe cutting in and was hit from behind. Brogdon comes across. Brogdon with the reverse.
And the quick
Played by Middleton. Shot clock to 5. Van Fleet coming up short. Down to 12 seconds. Bledsoe in the front court. Here's Middleton for 3. Rebounded Siakam and he's fouled. Milwaukee does have 2 timeouts. He missed both. Timeout. Being played by Siakam. Here's Middleton. Oh, it's blocked, but he gets it back and scores. Giannis on the inbounds. Defending on Gasol. Gets it in. He's got to hurry. Siakam. And we go to overtime. Experience. Brings composure to the team. Here's Green. Yes! Misses both, but it's back tap, and the Bucks maintain possession. Hill on a catch and shoot for 3.
Can only blame yourself, Reg.
Fleet and Green in the backcourt with Kawhi up front with Gasol and Siakam. Leonard is off. It's kept alive. Leonard watched by Middleton. Here is Kawhi. Yes!
transition here.
Giannis spinning, picks it out. Brogdon off the fake with the runner.
Oh, nice move.
Shot clock is down to 5. Kawhi off the dribble, fires. And it's picked off by Hill. Brogdon in the open floor. And a foul as Hill
To the free throw line.
5 of 6 tonight. He's had another sparkling game. That's point number 20. And Hill has tied it. We're down to 5 seconds in overtime. Leonard with a fadeaway comes up short. His first shot attempt here in the second overtime.
But Marv, I'll live with that.
Siakam on the drive.
Oh, and that's 6 on Giannis.
It's a block on Antetokounmpo, and he is through for the night.
Middleton has 5, trying to guard Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard is stopped. He thought he was fouled by Lopez. Here is Bledsoe. The tip was missed and then put home by Hill from the three-point line.
Yeah, but shooters shoot. You got to stay aggressive. Get ready for the next one.
Gasol hits downtown. Shot clock to 5. Bledsoe lost his footing. Here comes Leonard near a pitch back. Leonard all the way and puts it down. Raptors leading by 3. 2 minutes gone by in the second overtime. Series of moves by Lopez, and he's fouled. Leonard behind the back to Gasol. Gasol on the drive, and he is fouled.
What is Lopez doing?
11 rebounds, 7 assists for Gasol. Middleton working off the screen from Lopez. Middleton gets underneath. Middleton not able to hit, but it's tipped home.
By Lopez.
Leonard with the steal. And Leonard puts it in. move on Siakam. Brogdon is fouled. That is number 4 on Pascal Siakam.
Chris Middleton time now. The closer for the Bucks.
Just under a minute left in the second OT. Lopez to the ball. Oh, it's rejected by Siakam. Siakam from the blind side. Leonard with a beautiful move and scoring. Kawhi Leonard.
Gotta look for a quick 3 right here.
8-second differential. Lopez into the backcourt. It's a violation. The ball went into over the foul limit. Pressure on the inbounds. Comes into Siakam, who is immediately fouled by Mirotic with Golden State. Here's Brogdon. They don't want to foul. Green stepped away. It's a 4-point lead. 10 seconds remaining as Leonard comes to the front court. And Leonard is hit by Lopez. Eastern Conference Final Series. Bucks now lead it 2-1. It is a thriller here tonight with Game 4 coming up back at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be Tuesday night. And here on the NBA Eastern Finals on TNT is presented by Google Pixel. The Milwaukee Bucks facing the Toronto Raptors. Game 4 of this best of 7. The Bucks are up 2-1. The defending champs, the Golden State Warriors, waiting in the wings. In the replay center, it is Tom Washington.
In a game like this,
When he gets the rebound, he's taking it himself, being aggressive.
Double teamed, and he lost it. Second consecutive turnover. And here's Giannis all the way sweeping around Gasol. Bucks trying to take a 3-1 lead as Mirotic is able to knock it down.
Down to early 3. Why? Because you can't build the wall with the same confidence if he misses, leaving Antetokounmpo a lane to the hole.
Danny Green, who has struggled. Bledsoe also has not shot the 3 well. Neither club did the other night. Giannis got the step, and he is off. Pascal Siakam, who played 51 minutes on Sunday night. Here's Lowry for 3.
so vital to the success of the Raptors.
See, 89 combined 3-point attempts, and it continues on here. Bledsoe with the save. And Giannis goes right to the rim.
No. Oh, no. Someone has woken up.
Him out of the gym, but he said Coach Bud has helped him realize he has to have fun. In years past, he wouldn't have spoken to anyone after a loss until the following win. But Giannis went on to tell.
George Hill comes off a tremendous game. He was the high scorer with 24 points to lead Milwaukee. Here's Hill from the corner and hits a 3.
And guys, that's what I mean about the patience on the double team. That time, Toronto went into a quasi-zone to try to frustrate Antetokounmpo.
The stall from downtown.
Players, as they're beating sweat. Kawhi doesn't even have a sweat going right now as Danny Green comes up with the steal.
And it is Lowry taking the rest of the way.
Pace-wise for Lowry to set that scoring look, especially the way that Leonard has looked as Mirotic knocks down his second.
Lowry met by Mirotic. Lowry looking to put the move on Mirotic. And down! That's 12 points for Kyle Lowry. Here is Giannis facing the double. And Middleton able to drill it. Giannis puts the move on Green. Oh, he saw the mismatch.
In game 3, coming out being aggressive, the freak.
And here's Leonard's first shot attempt. A tremendous game 3 was a bounce back because he had struggled his first 2 games. Gasol again with room for 3. So well since coming back from injury. Bledsoe is back. Bledsoe powers his way in. Put a move.
Well, I don't think it was mysterious. I think the media wanted him to talk about something he didn't want to talk about. Just as now he's telling you he's not hurt. As you see, Lopez take the long one.
Kyle Lowry had that huge game 1 last week. Perhaps his best ever playoff game. 30 points, 7 rebounds, 7 threes over Brogdon. Game is tied at 27, just under 2 to go. First ball, Giannis hits the deck as he was blocked from behind. 2 for 7 in game 3. Come on. Play NBA picking, prime time picks. Connaughton will put it in play. And it went for the steal. Giannis gets inside for the reverse.
Here's the problem when you go down Leonard and then you put Ibaka on an island one-on-one.
Powell for 3. Yes. Green open for 3. Ibaka kept it alive and then hits the hook. Green on the drive. He got the step, but don't count it. Goaltender for 3. Green on the rebound. Powell right by Mirotic for the layup. And the foul. By the double. Kicks it out. Powell is off. Green. Shot blocked. Ibaka is there. The Raptors show.
And his reaction.
Serge Ibaka, a 3-time all-defensive first-team member with the Oklahoma City Middleton. Kawhi for the wide open Ibaka. Ibaka now defending on Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I like it.
Here's Giannis, had to give it up. Middleton for 3.
See that ball go in. He did that with the floater, the previous play. That time knocking down the deep.
Ibaka feeling it. Yes.
That's what he can do.
Middleton with the rebound. Here's Bledsoe accelerating. Nowhere to go. Middleton feels it and hits it.
This is the Pistons. Since then, not playing the same tonight. Being aggressive, going to the paint.
Siakam with the reverse.
For shooting. The others, as our own Shaquille O'Neal likes to call them, has really stepped up here in game 4.
Gasol. Over. Lopez. Now Brogdon on the drive for the reverse. He loves that shot. He's usually successful. Not bad, but Van Vliet met by Lopez on a switch. They double up. And Vliet is open for 3. Yes! 3 minutes to go. First half here in Toronto. Ibaka from straight away. And outstanding sports personality, studio host. Mirotic on the drive. And the craziness that goes on a regular basis. Norman Powell knocks it down. Mirotic gives it up. Brogdon. Middleton with room hits. He had 18 points. Norman Powell off the bench for 10. Meanwhile, Giannis held in check. Here's Middleton, and he is able to connect. Gasol with a nice pass, and Leonard puts it down and comes up limping. Green defending on Giannis. Mirotic for 3. Yes.
That's what the pick and roll can do. That's what the Bucks need to get back. It comes off, and the big fella Lopez rolls. He attracts the defensive man from the corner wide open.
Lopez looking for space. Gasol took it away. Lowry on the run. To the trail of Siakam, he scores, and a foul. Big lead for the Raptors. Middleton gets it down low, and Lopez puts it down. 3. Now Gasol is open. He could have counted to 10. That's the third 3 from Marc Gasol, who comes off an excellent game. And then to Kumbo.
Chose the foul right there.
Middleton, nice pass, and Ilyasova able to benefit from it. There's a steal by Hill. Middleton is open for 3. Yes.
Movement by Toronto.
Middleton Does it from three-point range. Points on only 9 field goal attempts. Lowry, Gasol triple team, got it to Siakam. Big move for a scoop, and Leonard slow to get up. Bledsoe with the reverse and a 5-on-4.
By the bench players of Milwaukee.
Triple team of Leonard. Open shot for Powell. Yes, a 3. First, he thought he was fouled. Leonard pulls it back. Yes. Timeout, Milwaukee. Well, 3 minutes to play in the third. Bledsoe for Giannis, who just checked back in. Milwaukee was outscored 7-2. But he's back on the floor. Toronto with 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard again.
Bench, 31-10 advantage.
Brogdon finding the opening and scored. That's his first.
This third quarter.
He has an earpiece. He's checking out the telecast. Powell again. Norman Powell. Brogdon. Shot clock down to 7. 3-pointer for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And defensively, you've wanted your guys to limit Giannis, but considering the Bucks' depth, is there anywhere you'd like to see improvement on that end?
Well, Middleton's really got it going, right?
Up with air. Ibaka defending on Antetokounmpo, and it counts on a foul. Shot clock to 5. Fires for 3. Oh, he hits first glass, and then got the roll and a foul.
And I think that's going to send Ibaka to the free throw.
Point lead for the Raptors. Looking to tie up the series at 2 apiece. Middleton, yes, by Lopez. Shot clock to 5. Van Fleet with the step. And score! And pass. Bucks turn it over. Powell on the drive. Eluding Connaughton. What a move. Ibaka for 3. Brogdon. Blocked by Green. Danny Green. Raptors seek to tie the series at 2 apiece. Middleton, yes. He had a piece of it. Bledsoe moves it across. Middleton on the drive. And he scored. So coming a quick bump.
A career-high 52 minutes in that double overtime win in Game 3.
Lowry from way downtown.
He's looked at his teammate and said, I'm guarding Middleton, even though he switches out. It looked like he wanted that matchup.
Ilyasova posting and scores. Middleton looking for the step back that goes the other way. Kicks it out. Here's Giannis. He had Lowry defending, and he went right by him. Siakam backing Bledsoe. Gasol, little foot shot.
This is when you have a guy like Marc Gasol, such a great passer. You can take time off the clock.
Leonard, yes! Bledsoe tried to distract him, but Leonard able. And back come the Raptors, just under 4 remaining in the fourth. Lowry on the drive. Jay Wilson has come on now for the Milwaukee's defending on Gasol in the post. Gasol scores. Early, it was Kyle Lowry who got this team going. Here's Siakam, who just checked back in for Ibaka.
Hopefully that game will be right there in the same suitcase with Epic.
Siakam getting it inside for Ibaka. The second time all season that Milwaukee has lost 2 straight games. Here's Connaughton for 3. Yes. Final minute of play. Lynn is rejected. Frazier up with it. Finds Brown. Sterling Brown puts it in. It's all even at 2-2. The Bucks winning the first 2 in Milwaukee in convincing fashion. Raptors take 2 here in Toronto, including that epic double overtime win in Game 3. And the Bucks, after winning 6 straight playoff games, NBA Eastern Finals on TNT, presented by Google Pixel. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Milwaukee Bucks. Game 5 of the best of 7 to tie the 2 apiece. Yes, it's now a series. The winner headed to the NBA Finals. Golden Brown was the starter, then Nikola Mirotic took over, but now it's Brogdon and Eric Bledsoe.
Even though Green missed that shot, we see the pace in which he and Bledsoe and the
team. Game 4 Tuesday night, 2 for 7, 5 points, 21 minutes. Here is Brogdon for 3. Subpar game the other night. Missed his first 7 shots in his 5th game back. Kawhi Leonard from down, Rookie of the Year 3 seasons back. He's had injury problems the last couple of years. Here's Lopez backing his way and scores ahead in this match with 9 unanswered points. Gasol too strong. And back comes Milwaukee. That's a 3. Make it 9 straight. Back to Norman Powell. Coming off the bench every game this series. Game 4, 18 points. That's the first game he did not shoot particularly well. Gasol not able to hit. Oh, it's Giannis with the lob, putting it down. Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe, right on target. 13-1 run by Milwaukee. This is Van Fleet. George Hill also checking in. Here's Kawhi. Yes, for the ball. And Giannis moves over to the corner, followed by Gasol. And shoots over and hits. And with Drake taunting Giannis. And Mike was saying that he's a big hit now with his kids. Goals, 8 assists, 62% shooting, 2 of 3 on 3-pointers. Here's Powell for 3. Yes. Lowry stepping back. Mirotic fires it out. Van Vliet. Yes. 6 assists following his 1 for 11 start in terms of 3-point shooting in this series.
Yeah, but you need to say proud papa, Fred Van Vliet. George Hill off
14, they've led all the way. Have a 27-18 advantage with 2.5 to go here in the first. Powell, oh, what a move he looked like.
those 2 fouls guarding Antetokounmpo.
I'd like to see him and Ibaka switch actually on defense.
Here's Brogdon for 3, yes. Malcolm. Brogdon. Hits again. This is a 2-pointer. They get 9 full off days. That's right. Between games. Well, they will be looking from time to time to
3 from the free throw line.
Leonard gets inside. The Bucks scoreless the last 3.5 minutes until right there. People did not realize the offensive ability of Kawhi Leonard. They knew he was a terrific defender. Here's Van Vliet for 3.
Thank you.
Oh, Nick.
Don't be afraid of the moment, C-Well. No, back offensively. Be aggressive here.
Off the steal, Siakam for Leonard, and he stuffs.
So they've been the more aggressive team getting to the line as well.
3-pointers have not been flying for either club in this first half. Leonard guarded by Mirotic, and he knocks it down better than the last couple of games.
Don't you feel the angst in this crowd? Every time they put up a 3, and here's Antetokounmpo knocking down a 3.
Getting back to Giannis, coming into tonight, 29% from 3-point range with his second field goal. Reverse by Brogdon. Bledsoe, shot clock at 5. Here's Brogdon to the paint. And Giannis for 3. Oh, what a tip by Robin Lopez. I should say Brook Lopez. Robin was here for a couple of the games. And Lowry comes right back with a three. Green is off. He cannot find the range. Had a three the other night. Here's Antetokounmpo.
That's the way to make sure it goes in.
So they come roaring back after that spurt by the Raptors. Leonard makes the turn. Siakam for three.
And that's a big shot leading into halftime here. That's when it's presented to them. You know, Fred VanVleet, especially when he gets that switch, got to be aggressive.
Well, Lowry opens up.
Lowry road team, and you get hammered on an 18-4 run coming out, and you withstand the crowd and the first punch of the other team as Bledsoe knocks one down. You feel
Lopez picking up on Lowry. Open shot for Siakam. Brogdon with the rebound. We're just underway here in the third. Middleton. The defense by Gasol switched off. Now Lopez got the step.
teams that Kawhi shuts the crowd up the very next play with something spectacular like that floater in the lane.
Lopez Reggie had that huge game one with a playoff career high, 29 points. How about Eric Bledsoe here? Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
Look at that ball building early.
Oh, Giannis flips it up and in. And Middleton brings to the front court. Nice pass. Antetokounmpo.
That's what he has to do, score from different places.
For Goodyear, more driven. Norman Powell was shaken up on that last play, but obviously all right when he's on the floor. Here is VanVleet.
There you go. The tallest player out there trying to create mismatches. Good block that time by Ibaka.
Not able to hit. Here comes Lowry out of the pack. VanVleet. Yes. Down to 4. Here is Hill. Back tap kept alive. Clock resets. Connaughton fires. Yes. A 3 for Pat Connaughton.
Double team will try to attack quickly. Either way, he has an advantage.
See Connaughton cheating over. Here's Powell. VanVleet for 3 again. Of this best of 7 Eastern Conference final series. Game 6 back in Toronto. Lowry, nice pass for him.
Both of these guards, Lowry and VanVleet on the floor at the same time here. Both are cooking, doing a good job at the offensive end.
Here's Hill for 3. George Hill from straight away. Could get DeMarcus Cousins back and eventually perhaps Kevin Durant. Here's Leonard for 3. Yes. Kawhi Leonard.
Keeping Leonard off the free throw line. He's only been there once. Nice pass out of
George
bounds.
Hill broke loose.
No excuse for that.
Here's Kawhi. And hook shot way off. Back comes Giannis. 1-on-3. Finds Hill and he puts it home. Brogdon. His pass deflected. And Leonard is on it. Brogdon back. Leonard all the way. And scores. How about no turnovers for either club in the third quarter? Middleton. Been a long time coming for Chris Middleton.
What a night for Middleton.
Minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Kawhi very active here at the start of the fourth and hits again. 24 for Leonard.
And here's the thing, you've got a skilled shooter scorer. Nice block shot there by Siakam on the rotate
Points, but still, you want him to make the best of those double teams.
VanVleet for 3 again. Set up by Leonard. The game advantage for Toronto. 6 of 8 shooting for VanVleet.
There's that unselfish nature you were talking about.
That will count and the foul.
Let's see if Siakam tries to take Lopez off the dribble. He has an advantage.
Here's Leonard for 3. Yes.
Speaking of advantages,
If you're Powell, this is what you want.
Yeah. And now you have Mark wide open at the top as well.
Here's the step back. Yes, again.
And
Kawhi Leonard from downtown.
Oh man, Look at this defense by Kawhi Leonard. Gets the switch, Middleton.
Middleton is stripped, recovered by Connaughton. Gets it over to Lopez, blocked by Siakam. Back come the Bucks. And Giannis lost it. 3-on-2 for Toronto. Here's Powell. Siakam on the follow. And here come the Bucks.
At some point in time, Gasol's going to have to knock down a three.
They whip it around. Lopez inside, lays it home. Reset to 14.
At some point, Gasol's going to have to make a three.
All right, here is a three attempt. Yes! Marc Gasol from downtown gives Toronto a 7-point lead. Here's Brogdon. Strong move by played by Siakam, so gives it up. Giannis for three. Whoa!
Didn't see that coming at all.
And if you're Toronto,
Kumbo. The three-point attempt by Brogdon is off, but he saves it. Lopez for three. Yes! And the game is tied. Down to 2.5 remaining. Van Fleet for three again.
he has a career high in threes.
He's 7 of 9 from downtown. Brogdon with the alley-oop. Giannis does the rest. What a finish.
Get the switch you want right here.
Leonard for three. Stolen by Leonard.
And pushed out of bounds, sending Kawhi Leonard in the corner.
Shot clock down to 2. Here's Leonard. And he draws the foul.
And this, when games are tight.
Coming up on 1 minute in the fourth. Here is Middleton, and he scored. Good defender. There's Kawhi on the turn. Comes up short. Gasol wrestles it free.
Look at the rebound here. He has him locked up. Here's the rebound by Gasol. And the push in the back there by Lopez, sending Gasol.
Tonight, number 4 on Lopez.
Clock down to 20, and you're down 4. You got to foul right away.
So Leonard takes it to the backcourt. Lowry run into. Here's Siakam as the result of that collision. Toronto. Giannis looking to throw in. Middleton turns and shoots. And that's a bad three. 80% in the playoffs. From behind win by the Toronto Raptors. They're up here by 7 final seconds. Bledsoe puts it home. Lowry will throw in. And the foul is given by Bledsoe on Powell.
You at the top of this telecast, C-Web, team advantage.
But a tremendous effort by Kawhi Leonard. 35 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. Fred VanVleet on fire. And Toronto has taken a 3-2 lead. They're 1 game away from going to the NBA Finals. Game 6 is back in Toronto Saturday night here on TNT starting 8:30. 9-degree night in Toronto with rain throughout the area. We welcome you back to Scotiabank Arena. It's going to be a wild crowd inside. And despite the rain, fans outside of Jurassic Park will be reacting to every play. The NBA Eastern Finals on TNT is being presented by Eric Lewis, the alternate, Josh Tibbin, and in the replay center, Zach Zarba. You see like a college atmosphere here in Toronto. Lowry eluding Bledsoe for the runner and score. The Bucks have lost 3 straight, with the Raptors coming back after losing the first 2 games in Milwaukee. Middleton.
Get into the game quickly. Let your reserves settle in.
Yes.
Siakam with the step and the bucket.
Giannis really mistimed that putback. He went up too early.
Leonard with a series of moves and knocks it
On
down.
Bledsoe, now he's on Giannis and been switched off.
Here's Brogdon for three.
Already in this first quarter, 2 of 3 from distance.
And that's quite a difference from what they did in the regular season. Here's Middleton hitting his second.
All against their penetration. 4, pressure the ball, and 5, close out on shooters. Then, guys, he laughed and said, you notice the common denominator? All of those things stem from effort.
They're going to do exactly that. Make him earn it.
One bounce pass and a beauty from Bledsoe to 7 answered points by the Bucks. Siakam stopped by Lopez.
Attack that front foot with the dribble.
Cater to your strength.
Yeah.
I mean, why try to go over him in the paint?
Here is Lopez taking to the rim. Giannis who gains. Middleton. Ilyasova with the rebound, but missed. On the floor now for Milwaukee. Picks up Leonard on a switch. Lowry with a catch and shoot. Yes, so that is the Antetokounmpo over Gasol and knocks it down.
On you and the rest of your team. See if he can knock down that mid-range, opening up.
Siakam on a crossover and score. And that is very sharply, but not able to put it in the hole. Here comes Norman Powell. Powell on the drive, and that will count at the CLA.
This is when the Bucks get in trouble, when it slows down in half court.
Hill, yes. George off the fake. Powell, played by Connaughton, and blocked by Connaughton, who saves it. Here's Hill, try to pull it up. Ilyasova for 3, yes! Well, that's what Raptors have been doing against Giannis. They have been disrupting his game. Brogdon on the drive. Oh, what a move by.
What a start here by Milwaukee in this first quarter.
Here's Siakam, blocked. Blocked by Giannis.
Quickly to kind of help take this crowd out of this building. But you got to do that by making shots.
And that's what Ilyasova does. Reset, 14.
Mismatch with Antetokounmpo versus Van Vliet.
Gives it up, though. Here's Hill from the corner. Yes. Pez not allowed to shoot the 3. Spins his way. Throws it out to Brogdon. Nick Nurse wanted to travel. Does not get the call. He is working towards.
He's working towards
it. All right, we'll see.
Yeah, Kawhi had to get loose. He has to get loose.
Van Vliet. Yes.
He missed the wide open Gasol. He wanted that shot at the top of the key for a second.
Here's Leonard trying to go to his left. Pulls it back. And hits. In game 5, was still bothered by that leg injury. On Bledsoe, all defensive team player. Here's Leonard into the paint. And the block by Lopez, stopping.
Been gone since that Detroit series.
Here's Green. Nick Nurse went back to Danny Green after he was not able to hit earlier. And shot clock down to 6. Leonard. They triple team him. Recovered by Lowry. 1 on the shot clock. And it's a 24-second violation.
And didn't Coach Nurse tell us that he really didn't care about the regular season? He felt that emotionally this team hung their hat too much on emotion. He's the man of the house now.
After the little chat you had with him. Scramble for the loose ball. He'll flip one up. No reverse, he had nowhere to go. Here comes Lowry. Lopez right behind him, and then
Shots and Marc Gasol. It makes it very difficult on Leonard and Lowry to score all the time.
Siakam off the nice feed from Lowry. Leonard played by Middleton. Gets the screen from Siakam and shoots.
You want him to also do it on the defensive end.
Here's Antetokounmpo hits the 3. The 3. Middleton called on the foul at this end. Here's Van Vliet for 3. Yes. He has such moves on Middleton. He's doubled as Hill comes over. Kicks it out. Nice return pass, and Ibaka put it down. It's 2 for 4 tonight at the line. Leonard off the double, finds Van Vliet for 3. 5 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo pushes it out, and that is a 3. Siakam on the drive. And here is Giannis on the open floor, and he scores.
I don't know why you just
Foul on Giannis. Shot clock to 5. Nice pass. Siakam lays it in. Lead for the Bucks. Siakam sets the pick. Leonard, yes. Antetokounmpo for 3, yes. Foul was called on Middleton at this end, his 3rd. Giannis is now 2 of 3 from downtown. Leonard again. Looks to move on. Bledsoe got the step, sets it up for Gasol. Yes. Puts the move on Brogdon. Lost it momentarily. Shot was blocked. He was able to save it. Gasol gets to it. Siakam on the drive. Brown wanted a foul on Lopez. Here comes Giannis. And he banks it home. Went right
to the rest of the guys.
Middleton has to chase it. Fires it and hits. Well, he knew that time was
4 bounces in that corner.
Bledsoe off 1 foot. Eric's without a turnover the last 10.5 minutes. As they look to tie up this series of 3 apiece. Kyle Lowry.
Players foul Kawhi Leonard to the paint, leaving Lowry wide open.
Bledsoe spinning his way on Van Vliet. Eric Bledsoe.
Messed up. Yeah, and Kawhi was wide open that time.
Lowry pulls it back at Ilyasova. Shoots the 3. Oh, what a shot! Antetokounmpo, played by Ibaka now. Middleton for 3. So Chris. Powell passed on a 3 and takes to the rim. Going back to their previous series. Leonard working hard to locate shots and hits.
Shot by Van Vliet on Lopez that play.
Leonard straight away. Yes.
He was calling for that.
Some pressure here by Milwaukee. Siakam going at Hill. Siakam. Oh, he is rejected by.
Defense, trust your teammates. Antetokounmpo swats that out of bounds.
That's Antetokounmpo's.
Or here's Bledsoe. Fired it up. Rebound Leonard. Half minute to go in the 3rd. Leonard looking for a 3 and through the foul. Through the fake at Bledsoe who went.
I mean, you got a chance to get this down here.
Better job of moving our feet and getting our hands back. They seem to be getting to the line a lot, so we've got to adjust and move our feet and keep our hands off a little bit.
With 12
right at the end of the quarter to get back in the game. I don't know. We just got to put good 12 minutes together. Move the ball a little bit better. Play a little bit better defense.
With the layup. Opening minute, 4th quarter. There's Powell for 3.
Let's see if we can get a high screen. He got the switch that he wanted.
Lowry underneath. Ibaka with the jam.
Fleet.
Van Vliet has had the hot hand the last 3 games. Feeding Siakam. He scores.
I'll tell you what, Bledsoe showing why he was first team all defense.
Van Vliet with the rainbow 3. Lowry played by Hill. Gets the pick from Ibaka. Ibaka. Back comes Middleton. Goes behind the back and lost it. Lowry with the steal. He has Giannis behind him. Gets to Leonard. He stuffs a facial by Kawhi Leonard over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Timberlake song? Kwame River? No?
It's crimey, but I like it. I like how he played on it. Crimey.
Check my playlist. Yeah. To take it back to Milwaukee for a 7th and final game. Giannis is rejected. Lopez able to tap it out to Middleton. Lopez backing on Lowry. Here's Ibaka over to help. And a foul. It counts. And 3-point lead for the Raptors. Here is Giannis. He had the open alley. And back comes Lowry. 4.5 remaining in the fourth. Lowry with a nice move. And he scored. A little hesitant. Antetokounmpo, played by Gasol, goes right at him. His shot is missed, but Lopez is right there.
5 quick points since that timeout.
Gasol open for 3. Yes!
Kawhi Leonard.
Brogdon. Here's Lopez on the layup. Lopez's play and a 2-point lead. Here's Leonard on the drive. They flip it out. Lowry finds Leonard for 3. Yes! He got the 5-point lead for Toronto. Lopez for 3. And it's put down off.
Help on the drive here. Watch Gasol for a 3.
Leonard on the drive. Leonard on the follow. Siakam on the follow. Out of bounds.
What a block here by Giannis. I mean, this is all.
Coming up on 1 minute remaining in the fourth. Hill gets it down. Oh, he could not get it down low through the hands
Think of Antetokounmpo.
Gasol gets it into Siakam, and he lays it home.
He was fouled before.
Which led to the double overtime. He hits 1 of 2, and it's grabbed by Leonard. That will wrap it. Kawhi Leonard with 3.9 remaining.
Antetokounmpo and 6'10", 6'11", Ilyasova. There's no way that Kawhi Leonard should get that offensive rebound.
Boxed out 3 people.
For the first time in Toronto, Indiana in the 2016 playoffs after trailing by 17. Pass play broken up with 0.6 of a second remaining. Although the Raptors were just 2 games behind the Milwaukee Bucks in the regular season, they're off the bench to celebrate.
Hi, everybody. We'll start with Mark, who's down front and to your left, gents.
Congratulations, both of you. Mark Schwartz, ESPN. I want to ask you both about that one play in the middle of the fourth quarter where, Kyle, you picked off a pass and drove to the hoop and then waited for Kawhi. Just how, significant a play was that, and tell me about what you saw and why you waited.
It was a momentum, kind of capper. We kind of was on a run, and why not feed the big dog? Let the big dog eat. And I'm always going to look for my, the guy that I know can finish with the best of them, and that's what he did. He finished with the best of them right there.
When you were able to complete that play in that fashion?
It was great. Like Kyle said, we was on a run, and the building exploded after that dunk. Kind of got us a little bit more adrenaline to get another stop. And I've been playing with him for a while now, and just chemistry right there. So I know just to keep running with Kyle. If he don't have nothing easy, he's gonna make the right play, like he said.
So we'll go to John, who's sort of halfway back on the left.
Kyle, John Schumann, NBA.com. You guys have been the best team in the Eastern Conference over the last 6 years, if you take cumulative. But playoffs, you weren't able to break through. What does it mean to you, the guy that's been here the whole time, to finally break through? How much are you savoring this right now?
It means a lot. It's taken a long time to get here in my career, 13 years, 7 years here. I've ran into one guy for a while, and, we were given an opportunity, he left, and we beat a really good team in Milwaukee. For me, I'm savoring the moment, but, I'm not satisfied. Our goal is to win the NBA championship, and, we're just going to keep getting better and plugging away.
To Jackie, who's standing up at the back left.
Jackie McMullen, ESPN. Kawhi, Kyle's known Nick Nurse for about 6 years. This was your first year with him. I wonder if you can give us an idea of what he was like in the huddle tonight when you're down and how he contributed, you feel, to where you are now.
He was pretty composed. Like I told Ernie out there, we were down about, 15 points, 13 points in that third quarter with about 6 minutes left. And he told us that we were just here last game to keep fighting, keep striving, one possession at a time. We all felt, like we were still in the game. We had a little bit of momentum left. And we just talked amongst each other once again, just, said, let's go out here and enjoy it. And, we could play better offense and defense. And we ended up doing that, and we ended up winning the game.
To Dan, who's sitting down on the left.
Kawhi, Dan Wecke with the Los Angeles Times. It's been 5 years since you've been back to the NBA Finals. Concerning everything you've had to go through, the injuries and stuff like that, what does it mean to you to get back to that stage?
I mean, it's great. I worked so hard to get to this point with the season I had last year. Just always betting on myself and knowing what just knowing what I feel and, what's right for me. And, end up coming here with a great group of guys, a lot of talent. And I just, strive with them every day. I just kind of bought into their system. And, Kyle helped me a lot with my transition on the court and off the court, asking them questions, and him just pushing me on the floor as well and letting me know what to do in situations when he calls plays. And, it just helps. But, all that hard work just put together, and then, now we're here. And it's exciting.
To Michael, who's sitting down on the left.
Michael Lee with The Athletic. Kawhi, out there on the court, Masai just said you're the best player in the league, and he plays in Toronto. What does it feel like to hear that said about you, and how do you feel you've established yourself in that position during this playoff run?
I don't really judge my, game like that. I'm more of a team aspect, see what my team is doing. Just want to win. I don't care about being the best player. I want to be the best team. I always said that. And, just before the season when we made the trade, Masai felt that way about me. He told me how he felt and why he made the trade. And, it's turning out. It's turning out well now. We're in the finals, and we're not done yet.
We'll do 2 more questions, please. So there's one down here in front. Go ahead. Yep. I apologize. Was there someone? Mark again.
Kyle, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. As you said, you ran into a guy several times at this time of year, and you couldn't get past him. What is it that made this group capable of doing something that no other Raptors team was ever able to accomplish?
I think we just, honestly, man, I think the one thing about Kawhi, and you guys all know it, is he literally stays level-headed all the time. He never gives up, he never gets down. He shows some emotion after Game 7 against the Sixers, but I think he brought that, him and Danny brought that championship pedigree here and just kind of stand level-headed and even-keeled. And then you got Marcus Hole comes in, another veteran that, had been in the league a long time. And, we just had a bunch of guys that, this whole season we've played through injuries and played through this and that. And, this year, Kawhi coming off the year he had last year, we did a good job of, his load management. The staff did a great job of that. But we just played hard and stayed the course. Nick Nurse did a good job of setting the tone early in the year. And we were working for April, May, and June, and now we're we'll start June now.
And the last question, which is right there.
Kyle, Reed Forgrave, CBS Sports. You've been here 7 years. You know this fan base is sort of fatalistic, that they kind of assume things will go wrong. But do you feel that like things have flipped, that you're not just affecting this team, but you're affecting the city?
I think we just went out there and did our job. I think we just go out there and play extremely hard. We got great fans. They support us through, the good times, the bad times, and, right now is a great time. And, we're glad that they're our fans. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Come on, Kawhi.